Hello and welcome to today's training. My name is Eleni and I'm super excited to be here today as I felt the inspiration to jump on here and talk about feminine radiance and how a woman can move deeper into her feminine embodiment and bring out more of her essence and her radiance as well. Now, I am a beauty therapist by trade. I've had my own business and I've worked with a lot of women in the beauty industry. I've also had my own business and I have my own business in the personal development world where I help women find their inner beauty. So my work is very much about finding the balance of both the inner beauty as well as the outer beauty, because I feel both are important. I don't feel it is right to dismiss inner beauty, and I don't feel it's right to dismiss outer beauty, because I feel like when we can bring both of these together, we can really bring out a woman's essence and her taste and her flavor, and she can share who she really is in the world with confidence, with sass, and just with her own beauty. Now, I had a great call with a client today, beautiful woman. And after having a call with her, I was just so lit up because, it's like women come to me, a lot of women, because they're like, I have this issue and fix it, help me fix it, right? It's like women coming to me, like they used to come to me for a pedicure. It's like, oh, my feet, fix my feet. And, an hour later, it's like, voila, it's like brand new. And they're wearing these sandals and they're exposing their feet. And it's just like, they're just stunning feet. And they hated their feet before. And with my healing work now, like these women come to me and they're feeling frustrated and they're feeling angry or they're feeling agitated and things just aren't working out. And it's like, oh, just help me move this stuff. And by the end of the session, we've cleared density in the body. We've cleared trauma out of the body. We've cleared what's not really the woman in the body, like all the stuff that she's been carrying, that's everybody else's stuff. And she's radiating. She's just oozing love and femininity, and she's playing with her hair. Like, I swear, by the end of our call, by the end of my calls with women, they're all playing with their hair. Now, if you're a woman watching this who's had a call with me, I'd love for you to comment below here and just share that, your experience and the naturalness. It's not even really a word, but the naturalness of like just moving in your beauty, and just how good it feels to not to feel like you have to perform, to prove, to anything. It's literally just being, just really dropping into yourself and being yourself and receiving yourself and feeling your connection to God the Father, God the Lover, God the King. It really is magic. It's magic. And so how do you drop into this? Like, how do you move into this? Here I am talking about it, right? So let's go back to the pedicures. I love that this example came through right now with the pedicures. Like, a woman will come, she'll sit on the bed and she'll be like, right, I don't like this about my feet. I need some work to my feet. And say her feet and her toenails and her, she might have some rough skin underneath and she might need a bit of a pedi paddle underneath and all of that stuff. And, depending on the damage to the feet or how long she's taken her to come to and see a beauty therapist, it may need some time. It may need a little bit of work. It may need a little bit of nurturing, right? The feet, right? And so it may not happen the first session. She may see improvement after the third session. Some women, it may be the sixth session. But the most important thing is that we keep consistent with looking after the feet, right? Same with the inner work. Same with dropping into your feminine essence. It's really important to continue on with the work when you're starting it. Okay, so what does this mean? It means moving deeply into the places where it hurts, moving deeply into the places and touching the places where you feel pain, where you don't want to go, where you don't feel like it's necessary because it was in the past, or where you've done so much work already and it should have worked by now. Keeping consistent with the inner work and devoting yourself to bringing light through your body, to bringing love through your body, and really alchemizing your pain into pleasure or your pain into love is where the gift and the magic happens, right? So if you're a woman who desires to move into deeper intimacy with your lover, it's about you first. It's about you dropping into deeper intimacy with yourself, because the woman in the dynamic, in the relationship, she's the one that shifts the energy in the relationship first, right? Her energy shifts the dynamic, and then the man takes the lead from there, or he follows. She's not leading him, but he leads after she opens up the space for change to happen. It's the feminine that creates this. And this is through you devoting yourself to your own inner work, to you dropping into yourself and looking at those parts that I mentioned before. Perhaps you're still holding on to grief from your past. Perhaps there's some work you need to do around forgiving yourself or forgiving somebody in your family so that you can open up to trusting your partner even more. Because say you're married, like just because you get married doesn't make all of your problems go away, right? It's still inner work to do. There's still things that are important to devote yourself to if you really want that erotic, loving, just juicy relationship all the time. And if you're a single woman and you're desiring to call in a devoted partner, and you just keep attracting in these same men or these same people, and you're like, what's wrong with me? Or why can't I get out of these patterns? Why am I attracting in the same thing? It's really important to get into your unconscious, because your unconscious, what's going on back here, is actually running the show, right? It's not what you think here. It's not you going out and looking for somebody different and, oh, you know, like he looks different or whatever it is. It's not about external appearances. It's really what's going on in the background in your unconscious is running the show. So if on a really deep level, you don't feel worthy of the relationship that you actually desire, you won't attract it in. Or you will attract it in and you'll sabotage it at some point because you don't feel worthy. The worthiness piece is such a huge piece that women miss. And connection to God as well, finding that connection to God and placing God on the throne of your heart is a huge piece in this as well. Because if you don't have God on the throne of your heart and you're moving out of the world out of integrity with your heart and fawning or doing things to please or over functioning or overachieving or trying to do extra to be loved or to get attention or to do all of these things, you're out of integrity. And so you will also attract in a man or a partner that is out of integrity with his actions. The more integrity that you are within your own heart and showing up in life in integrity, you will attract in a man that is just as in integrity with his actions. So it all starts with you. You will also attract in a man who is just as anchored in awareness as you are in love. Now, I wrote this on my post the other day as well. So what does this mean? What does awareness, right? Do we want a man that's aware, that has awareness? What does this mean? It means that he's able to feel into his surroundings. He's able to feel into you. He's able to move from leadership and feel into your heart and into what you need and into what you desire. And if you're not anchored in love, and I mean really loving yourself on a deep cellular level and feeling yourself, then you won't attract in a man anchored in awareness. This is about you looking at your own inner identity, really identifying what it is that you desire in intimacy and becoming the embodiment of that very thing to manifest it into your relationship or to attract it into your life. Now, the magic really, really is about moving into yourself and bringing love and light through your body. All of my sessions, all of my healings, all of my courses, this is what we do. We bring light through the body. We clean up the parts that are leaking. We stitch up the painful past. We clean it all up. And we really bring you into your wholeness, your masculine energies, your feminine energies, and your connection to God, especially. That connection that nobody can take away, no matter what happens. You always know that you're going to be okay, that you're safe, that you're supported, that you're provided for, and that you're protected as well. Because you must know this for yourself first before it manifests external to you. The universe that you create in here will then reflect out here. So if your universe is deeply painful and you're repeating old patterns and you're just over it and you're not doing your inner work, or you think it should have happened by now, this is going to show up external to you. People are going to reflect these beliefs that you have and all of these things that's going on in here, out here in your world. And this is what we need to shift. Bringing love in here. We want to bring all the love in here. And we really want you deeply knowing and able to feel yourself. Feel yourself so your partner can feel you. Feel yourself so a man that can come in and also feel you. Because a man wants to feel you. He wants to feel your heart. He wants to feel your joy. He wants to feel your radiance. He wants to feel your playfulness, right? And it's literally about being so full of yourself, so full of love that he can't handle it, that you bring him to his own death. Not literally, but he dies. Parts of him die in your presence because you're radiating so much love. And he's born a king again and again and again. And this is how we grow together. This is how we deepen in intimacy. And it's beautiful. So I'm going to leave it here. I've been super excited to record this today. I haven't been on video for a while. And if you have any questions, please post below. If you'd like to join my upcoming group program, Agape, well, it's actually agape in Greek, but agape is how it's read. Please reach out to me. It's 3 months where we drop deeply into your body and we will do somatic work, energetic work, channelings, and clear the cords, the ties from your past, and really clean up the parts inside of you that are ready to be let go so that you can create the life, the intimacy, and the relationship that you deeply desire. I'm sending you so much love and I cannot wait to hear from you. Bye.